Well, hello, and welcome to your midweek update for Wednesday, September 9th. I want to just spend a few minutes discussing with you something that you hopefully should have received an invitation to already, and that is our Kickoff Sunday, which is coming up this Sunday, September 13th. Obviously, with the way things work right now, with COVID, we've had to make some decisions about how we're going to approach things. And so the traditional fall kickoff is one of those things that I think is a wonderful time in the life of a church and something we really wanted to prioritize. So we had to look for creative ways to approach that. And we think we've found a great way. We think we've come to a great consensus on a safe way to do it and still spend some time in community celebrating and getting to know what the plans are for different ministries here in the fall. And so I want to just spend some time walking through that with you. First of all, as you hopefully saw in the invitation you received, we will not be having a regular church service on Sunday. And so we won't be meeting here in the church building. We're actually going to meet in my backyard, which is at 124 Dorchester Place. And I promise there's room for everybody. And we're going to meet there and we're going to spend some time just as a community, fellowshipping, getting to know one another, hanging out. And then there will be a short program that we're going to follow. There'll be a couple of songs we're going to do, and then we're going to have each of the ministry leaders give a quick update on their ministry for the year, what they're excited about, what their plans are, how they're approaching things, and then maybe some ways that we can be helping out and praying for them and supporting them. And I think this is a really critical, important thing for us to take part in if we're comfortable and if we're able. Too often what happens is we don't know what happens in the different ministries because we don't stop and ask and we don't stop and take advantage of the times when the updates happen. So this is a great opportunity for that. We won't bore you too much with it. There's going to be a children's moment, but what we are asking of parents is bring your children with you and keep them with you during the actual program part. We're going to limit that to about a half hour at the very most. And there'll be some things for kids in throughout there, so we don't think it'll get too dry for them. We think you'll be able to keep your kids, and trust me, as a parent with young children, I'm very sensitive to that, and so we think we've done a good job of keeping it so that they'll be engaged and not be too much of a nuisance for parents as they try and keep them all behaved. But of course, we are also a church that welcomes children, and we welcome the distraction, we welcome the noise that they make. So we're going to be outdoors anyway. It's a great opportunity for all of that to happen at once. We're asking everyone to bring your own lawn chairs and also to bring your own picnic lunch. And if you were part of either of our swimming parties that we did, the pool parties that we did this summer, we asked the same thing with food, which is bring your own picnic lunch, and then we ask you to not share that outside of your family circle. And by doing that, we can all share a meal together and still stay within our COVID restrictions that we have. And so I think that it'll be a great opportunity for all of us just to hang out and brown bag it and spend some time getting to know one another in a more casual setting, which we haven't had a lot of since the world went to these further restrictions. And so I think that'll be good. There's also a green space right outside across the street from our house. And we hope that parents will be able to take advantage of that. And during the non-program part, we can let the kids go and play there and run around together as parents are comfortable. But just to be clear, there won't be any child care provided. This will be family units, and we're asking parents to please look after your own children. I hope you'll join us. We're going to go rain or shine. We made the decision that, unfortunately, there's no way to plan something like this while also planning a regular church service. And we can't do the things we want to do for a kickoff indoors. We explored different options, and there's just no way with the restrictions we have. And so if it's a little bit on the chilly side, we're going to go regardless. And we'll ask you to bring sweaters and blankets if you have to. But the forecast is looking real good, and we're getting closer to the date. And as we get closer and it holds, I'm holding out hope that it'll actually end up being a beautiful day in the sun in the backyard. So I look forward to seeing you there. If you have any questions about Kickoff Sunday, I hope that you'll reach out to me or to the church office here. As always, you can call the office, you can email me directly, and I'll put in the email and the posts that come out with this email, that contact information so that you have it. The following week, we're going to be meeting back in the church as regular with the regular RSVP system. But for now, We're just asking you to show up on Sunday with your lawn chair. So I hope I'll see you there. God bless you all this week.